Hey YouTube! Today we talk about how to defend against manipulators or how to detect suspicious behavior. Now, if you are a victim in your school, victimized, having problems, everybody mess around with you, better listen to this. I'm telling you how to detect suspicious behaviors. So, let's start. Have you ever been overly complimented? That looks very suspicious because your manipulator is probably trying to charm you and gain your trust, or they are trying to manipulate you. There is no third option that I say in my advice. So if, for example, someone was normal to you, cold or messing around with you or hated you, and starts to compliment you, from nothing, from nowhere, this is a signal, be 100% sure. Or there is 5% that you like him or her, but believe me, if you are victimized, forget about it. He is trying to manipulate. Mixed signals. Although this is very difficult to notice towards manipulation, new manipulators will have mixed signals during their manipulating. They will act one way, then another. They will not always stay calm and talk the same story. It will not lead to perfection once it is told. This is more in males than females, since females also have the hormonal reasons. But for example, at males, there is something, body language sometimes is not good, don't follow the occasions, but later about that, this is a little bit harder to detect. New feelings. If someone disliked you and he changes himself to you overnight, this could mean three stuff. You gain their trust, they want to be more friendly with you and realize their mistake, or they are trying to manipulate you. Be warned. New feelings are also a technique that should be pretty much warned. Mixed stories. As stated above, one tactic is lying. If their story begins to fall apart, it could be two things. They're manipulating, messing up, forget about that, their lies didn't wrote them, never mind. Or genuinely interested in being closer friends, they are trying to impress you or be in a relationship with you. Remember, if you are not popular in your school, option A, they are manipulating and messing up. Option A. Paranoia will protect you. Paranoia can be some that's questioning you on who you are, digging your random info. This is making sure you are who you say you are. If you are paranoid, you will have more chances to avoid manipulation because they will say that you are not completely normal and continue looking for the next slay. For example, over internet, paranoia can help you a lot, because if you're suspicious, you will check everything about everybody. For example, it can protect you versus Nigerian scammers. Or you just don't respond to them. But paranoia in real life is not good, to tell you. But if you don't know someone, meeting for the first time, you're suspicious at someone, it can protect you. Secret sharing. If someone tries to get secrets or offers you one in exchange, be warned. It is a classic technique of false bite, just be careful. You must know that you are telling to whom. For example, if you are not sure, you keep your mouth shut, don't tell anything to anybody. For example, he can tomorrow blackmail you. He says, okay, I know your secret. I will tell in front of everybody if you don't do this. So be warned, if you don't want your secrets shared, be warned who are you telling. The best option, keep your mouth shut. Keep your secrets with yourself. You know them, no one else. Won't allow you to add IRL contacts. This can apply to Facebook, MySpace, email, phone, etc. He doesn't let you. Constantly attack to give you. If he doesn't want to give you, break any type of social interaction. Then that means that he or she is lying. Anger. When they ask something for you and you say no, you literally can't, they spaz out or get upset. This can either be served emotional distortion, or they are angry and for example in a relationship, that would be something a girl or male, when it is not overheard, just breaks up, don't want to talk anymore. This is mostly done by very dominant people. So if they do that, just never ever don't come in contact with them. Just don't, today we are good, tomorrow we are not. No, these don't need you, believe me. These people don't need you. They will do this for whole their life. This is the only thing they know. Now, skepticism. Suspicion can also decrease their attention, because if they think that you are a very suspicious person, they will probably skip you and go further. They don't like to waste their time in most cases. But if you are skeptic, this also can be good and cannot be good. You must know when to be, when not. This is a bit hard, but never mind. Personal info hiding. If you don't give manipulator personal info, he will get bored in the end, believe me. This is something that I know from my own experience. For example, if someone wants money for you, or never mind, you just don't give him personal info, because over internet there are a lot of predators. This is something over internet how to protect. Screwing around. If you make a joke on everything he says or she, then you are increasing chances that he or she won't go further with you. He'll say, oh, this is fool, he just messes me around, you don't communicate normally. Constant diversion. If he says something and you know he's a manipulator, just skip another tema. Skip constantly. I mean, constant diversion is something that can really help you. He will be bored in the end. He talks about something, just different tema anytime. He will be bored, believe me. Ask him frequent questions. Just ask him another question for question. Make sure to explain that he explains every single step, or she. Now, grab a paper, grab a pen, just write. Believe me, just write. If he is lying constantly, there is a little bit of possibility that he can, remember all his lies. There is no chance that he can remember everything. Just ask frequent questions. Ask it after a day, 2, 3. Talk about him. Do not let him only talk about you. Make them talk about them, who they are, what are they doing. They mostly dislike personal questions and lots of explanations. Make sure to ask them the same questions as I already said, twice or even 3, 5 times. You'll get the same answer. This is pen, paper. Believe me, the best weapon against them. Build your own Chinese wall. Be warned, and that's it, nothing else. Harder to reach you, less chances to hurt you, but if it is harder to reach you, you will have less friends, so you know the risk. But you have to accept it. Don't show emotions. If he is trying to irritate you or hurt your feelings by jokes, never show that this hurts you. If you don't show, he won't think that he is interesting. Just, you can laugh, but you mustn't, remember, you mustn't show emotions. In one following tutorial, I will learn you iceberg defense. This is the best thing versus them, but easy on it. I will learn you, no worries. Think twice. Never do anything on the first look. At least think about the situation. If you do everything, instantly, you are endangered. You didn't think about the situation. This is head through the wall. No, don't do this, believe me. Predator will not attack predator. If they think that you are dangerous or not good target for them, or if they think that you are also, a manipulator, a dangerous person or whatever, they will leave you alone. They mostly want people that are easy to manipulate. They can mess around, play games. They want something that is fun to them. If you are aggressive, or if you are someone that cannot be manipulated, if you are a nice person, believe me, they will avoid you. They will try anything, they will avoid you in the end. I hope this helps you. I hope you like this video. Please leave some like, subscribe, give your opinions, thoughts. Goodbye.